What up, Doe? I wrote a song about 2023, so I figured I would sing it for you guys. In this video, I'll finally be talking about 2023. Twas the year 2023. I was in Wyoming. The year kind of sucked, but it was also pretty good. That's how I feel about 2023. I figured I'd just play that. Haven't touched my guitar since the last time, so as you can tell, it still needs a little bit of polishing. But hey, what up, Doe? Hopefully you guys are doing good. I'm actually recording one during the day instead of like 11 p.m. like all my other what up Does, where I just go in the other room and I gotta like talk all quiet and stuff. But my roommate's not here, so we gang, you know what I mean? Happy Friday, everybody. I hope you guys had a great day. You know, it's the weekend. We're all excited. I'm going to go to a bonfire tonight. So that's pretty cool. Hopefully that's awesome. And just slay, you know. I had a test today. I talked about that in my previous What Up Go. Made a 97 because we win. Because we're winners. You're a winner. I'm a winner. And we slay. Anyways, this video is 2023. So if you saw my last 2023 video, it wasn't that good. I had to private it for reasons. Play the clip. Yeah, I got a little, just a little bit emotional. Happy New Year. But that's well and over with, so I'm here now, you know. Yippee, Happy New Year, guys. I'm happy. Anyways, I wanted to talk about 2023. It was, you know, I say this freaking every year, man, but God, it was a crazy year. This crazy year. I started off in Wyoming, and then I went to boot camp in March, and then I went to Marine combat training in June, and then I went to Pensacola 1 month after that, probably July or something. And then I'm here now in the Cherry Point, so I'm having a good time. And my life has changed drastically. Obviously, my hair has gone away, but, you know, I've been through a lot this year. That's definitely true. I went to boot camp. You know, I became a Marine. That's a pretty big deal, I think, at least. It's a pretty big life change from being in freaking Wyoming, you know, to being on Paris Island where they're, you know, where dreams are crushed. And then going to the beach was really cool this year. Pensacola was awesome. At least the area was, I think. But the rules, kind of a little bit poopy. You know, I went from being a human being to having all my rights being taken away, becoming a Marine. You know, going to that status of, like, recruit. You know, from having so much fun in Wyoming, playing video games with all my friends every day. You know, just having a lot of love, being surrounded by people that I know love me and that I love them. And it's just such a nice, it's such a nice feeling when you're surrounded by people like that. And to going to boot camp and being surrounded by, you know, I don't know, Marines, recruits, you know, people that smell bad, people, we poop together, like, you know, having drill instructors just getting all up in your business for 3 months straight, that's, I mean, that's something. And going through, I went through a frick ton at boot camp. One of these What Up Does, I'm going to read you guys my recruit letters because they're really cool. And they tell you a lot more stories. I mean, boot camp, all in all, it was boot camp, but I think I've never laughed harder in my life than at boot camp. I genuinely have seen some of the funniest things ever happen at boot camp. Like, if you take yourself out of this situation, you will see some of the funniest crap ever. And you push yourself mentally and physically, you know. So, I did that. I joined the Marines. I'm now a Marine, and now I'm freaking living the life. So, after boot camp, I went to MCT, which is called MCT. It's Marine Combat Training. It lasted a whole month. It kind of sucked because at MCT, they don't let you sleep. I was specifically in a company called Fox Company, and in Fox Company, it's notorious for not letting you sleep. The slang term for it is F your sleep Fox, because they don't let you sleep. I mean, I was getting like 2 hours a night. It was rough. Or when you got Firewatch 2, holy guacamole. I mean, gosh, you know, most of the time you're just doing bullcrap, like standing around in formation for hours or doing some icky things. But I learned a lot. I got to shoot guns. You know, that's the cool thing about Marine Combat Training. I've never shot a gun before boot camp, and I shot for the first time at boot camp. And at MCT, I mean, you get to just shoot a lot more once you go out to the range, and it's way cooler than it is at boot camp. I mean, you get like so many rounds, you know, you just get to, I love it. It's really fun to shoot a gun, I think. I never would have thought that before, but now I'm like, I like to shoot, you know, it's pretty fun just shooting. Yeah, if you know, you know, if you've never shot a gun before, I recommend it. It's a de-stressor for sure. I got water poisoning. Oh, at boot camp I got pneumonia. I got the freaking wound on mouth. God, that was horrible. I forgot to talk about that. I think I went through the most painful thing of my life this year, which was at boot camp, and it was when they took out one of my wisdom teeth. It wasn't that was painful, it was the infection I got after that. That was, oh, hold up, I got a notification. Anyways, I got a freaking huge, like, baseball swollen thing. I made up my own ditty for it, but that was rough, because the surgery for that, they got me with anesthesia, right? Or whatever the thing is that numbs the pain. They had to give me like 6 shots of it, and the bacteria infection that I had just ate it all up. So I felt everything. I mean, that was like a horror movie. Like, I was screaming, I was crying. That was so painful because they had to take out all the... It was something else. I tell you, that was the most pain like I've ever been in. Like, biggest injury was having a surgery with pretty much no numbing pain. It just ate it up. You know, I still felt every incision. It was terrible. And if they can't put you to sleep, you're right, well, Jonah, why weren't you put to sleep? Because then if I'm put to sleep, I get held back. And I was like, hell no, I'm not staying at Paris Island any more than I need to. So I thugged through it, got through it. I think I'm a little bit traumatized from that, though. That was rough. And at freaking MCT, I got water poisoning. Gosh, probably the second most painful thing I've ever been through. I had hydrophobia. And for those of you who don't know what that is, after people who get rabies get hydrophobic, to where they are scared. They're not scared, but they're like literally terrified. Their body involuntarily makes them throw up when they drink water or try and drink any substance. And that's why they foam at the mouth, because they're salivating so much. But I got hydrophobic after I got water poisoning. I drank some water that was bad water. Hopefully I don't have like cancer in the future because of it, but I got hydrophobic. I could not drink water. Like every time I would try, I couldn't swallow. It would not let me. It was so painful. That sucked. I don't know why we're talking about pain though. You know what? MCT, overall good experience except for water poisoning and just standing around. And no, not getting a lot of sleep. Then I went to Pensacola. I lost my job at boot camp, by the way. I was originally going in to be a cryptologist, but because I'm a dual citizen, since I was born in Mexico, they were like, no, can do, sir. So I lost my job. I went open contract, which means I could get any job in the Marine Corps, which is really scary for me. But then my drill instructors as a team, my whole company, the company captain, they all gave me a golden opportunity, something that not a lot of people get to do, is I got to choose my MOS on open contract. And that was wonderful. I worked for it. They didn't just give it to me, you know. I worked so hard at boot camp, guys. It was day up grinding. You know, they called me Screaming Sierra because I screamed so loud. I was always the loudest person. I was notoriously known, and that's what got me that promotion, and it got me to choose my job. So I chose air crew, which is why I'm here now. I went to Pensacola, and I was learning I went there for NACIS, which is NAS Pensacola. It's a Navy base, and I learned how to swim in water. I was swimming before, right? I know how to swim, but like this is like the next level, like treading and floating, helicopter dunkers. Like you're strapped in, you know, helicopter just drops in the water and it starts rotating, and you're like in a seatbelt, you know, you're strapped up, and you've got a blindfold, goggles, no vision thing. And you gotta escape, and it's like you gotta break a window. It's cool, but it's terrifying. I did not like that because you drown as soon as you go upside down. As soon as you're upside down, water goes up your nose because of gravity. So I'm not the biggest fan of that. I'm gonna have to redo my qualification as well, because if I go to Japan, I need to get requalified again for some reason. It's just something that they do. Not looking forward to that, but gosh, I felt so good after I was able to pass it, because I was really scared I wasn't. I actually drowned on the practice one because they put you in like a practice chair in the shallow end, and they spin you upside down, and you do what you do in the helo dunker. But I guess I was the first person to go, and they were like doing the example on me on how to like properly strap up. And I went upside down, and I wasn't properly strapped up. The instructor who was there did not properly strap me in. So my seatbelt actually went up to my neck. And I was upside down, and I'm looking for my seatbelt on my belly, right? I'm like, where the hell is my seatbelt? Like, I can't unbuckle, and I'm upside down, and I'm drowning, and I'm like, okay, this is the signal. I am drowning. Like, I can't find my seatbelt, right? That sucked. I actually drowned. Like, I drank a lot of water. I was coughing for like 10 minutes afterwards. I almost failed because of that. But Pensacola was pretty cool. They call it the PT schoolhouse because you're doing 2 PTs a day, and PT is physical training, so exercise or whatever, you know. Running a lot of miles, but it's a beautiful area. God, the beach on the weekends was so worth it. I had an 8 p.m. curfew, unfortunately, which, on the weekdays, and on the weekends, midnight, which sucked because I can't spend the night off base. You're not allowed to have a car. You know, you go from being a recruit with no rights to slowly gaining those people rights back. MCT, they treat you more humanely. Freaking Pensacola, I'm treated more. Oh, frick. God dang it, I freaking just activated my low battery. Crap. What up, Doe? I'm back. I accidentally ended the video as I was trying to undo that, but. So, where the frick was I? In Pensacola, you know, you're gaining your rights back, and Pensacola, you're treated more like a human, but there's still some people that are kind of iffy, you know. Then you come here and it's like, okay, I'm a human being again. Like, I can have a car. You know, it is the longest schoolhouse in the Marine Corps, one of the longest ones. You know, it's like a year and a half of training, so that's a long time. But I can have a car. I don't have a curfew. I don't have to walk past the duty desk or anything. I don't have to sign out to leave base, which is awesome. I can just get in my car and go to Waffle House or chill, you know, go to a coffee place and feel like a normal human being, which is super nice. So I love it here, and then I'm going to hit the fleet. But, I mean, just as a year, I went through so much. I went to so many places. Like, wow. Friggin', who says that they went from Wyoming to Pensacola? No, Wyoming to South Carolina, Parris Island, to freaking North Carolina for Marine combat training, to Pensacola, back to North Carolina, a different place for Cherry Point. Like that's a lot of traveling, a lot of changes, a lot of adjustments, a lot of growth as a person. And I hope you guys all had a fantastic year too, where, you know, you grow. Obviously, every year you learn more things. I think we need to reflect more as a human society, because normally at the end of the year is when we start reflecting on our actions and how we changed, because it's like a, you know, a year by year basis. But if we reflect more often, we might be able to learn more often, if that makes sense. So I think that pretty much sums up my 2023. Pretty good year, way better than 2022, which was the worst year of my life. Hated 2022. That sucked so much. But I'm here now, and I'm having a ball. I'm really happy. You know, I've met a lot of good friends. I think that makes a difference. You're meeting so many people around the world, around the Americas for now, but eventually around the world once I actually hit the fleet. I'm really excited about my job. I'm really excited about my future. And I know that this year is going to be great. I'll be here until August 14, and then I go, hopefully, to Japan. That's really where I want to go. And, you know, who knows from where. Well, we'll still be doing those What Up Does, giving you guys the updates. Or a future me, or whoever I'm dedicating this video to. But I just want to wish you guys a happy new year. I know you saw me cry earlier. If you're watching this far, don't feel bad. I'm a very emotional person and I cry a lot, okay? I was just in... it was sad. I don't like being alone, okay? I need people, so... That's what it is. What up, Doe? Hopefully you guys had a good day. I know I said that like 8 times already, but I'm going to catch you guys on the flip, all right? Be easy and have a good day. I said that like 20 times.